10. From the gun, Richardson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
He's going to keep it himself.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Ready, 18, 5 in. Ready.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. A quick slant into the hands of Thomas. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective. This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
On second down, Richardson. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And that one is caught. A big play here in the big game. 38 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. And he's not going to get away. They'll stop him back at the 3.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
To throw, it's Richardson. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown Sentinels. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. The kick is good. And the Sentinels are on the board. It's 10-7. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
There he goes, inside the 30. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Let's go now.
They'll stick with him again.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Touchdown, Sentinels. Extra point try now for Tucker. He's got it. And the Sentinels are on top. It's 14-10. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man, it's Jamison Williams. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the gun, here's Gibbs. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Back to throw. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
So we've played a quarter here in Super Bowl 61. 14-10 is our score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Going up top. And this one is hauled in. What a grab. A big play here in the big game. 41 yards.
Well, he certainly didn't look like a rookie on that long completion, Mike. Not only his ability to scan the field and find his favorable matchup, but he was able to hit his downfield target in the perfect spot that led to that big gain.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. A throw on the move is caught. And he will score. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. Now the try for an extra point. And that one bangs off the right upright. Does not go in. It's no good. And they're unable to add the point after. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback. And this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the 1st down.
Pass to 60. Pass to 60.
Richardson gonna look to throw. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Richardson. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. And that is brought in. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Come on, come on.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Mustang 19.
Now Richardson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Third and a yard. Here's Richardson. And that is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
79 Broncos.
On 4th down, Richardson. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have that 1st down. They didn't want to settle for 3. And now it's 1st and goal.
Cowboy 80.
Here's a run. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown Sentinel. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Sentinels will up the lead to 5. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's right side and brought in by Williams. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. He'll drop to throw. That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. He'll look to throw. That's caught by Gibbs. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. Drive will start on the ground. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
Got it. Ready? Get it. Go.
Looking to throw. Richardson. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
All right, Mike, so the way they teach these screenplays to the offensive lineman is you got to stop the defender's feet. You just don't want him to get a free, clean rush to the quarterback because you're so worried about getting out in front of the back. Stop his feet, make him start his rush over again. Before you slip out, ball gets dumped right over the rusher's head. Bang, now you're in the open field.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
He'll tuck it and take off.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Let's go now.
Here's Richardson. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown Sentinels. With that, he ties the Super Bowl record, his 3rd touchdown of the night. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Sentinels add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll try again here. Second and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. It is 3rd and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And he's going to have the Lions first down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains. They'll look to throw again. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Back to the air one more time. Quick throw here is complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. They'll look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. They'll look to throw yet again. Now he'll air one out. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Detroit.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Now, this is going to be returned from deep in the end zone. They get across the 10. That is it. And they'll be backed up to start this drive. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And that one is caught. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
And after that explosive play, they have a chance to extend their lead even more. And here in the first half, Mike, I mean, how about the performance of this offense and especially the quarterback? I mean, they have had their way. The defense has had no answers for anything they've done in the passing game, and they don't find out a way to slow them down. It could be in for a long game. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we are at halftime here in the Super Bowl. And for the final time this year, we send it to Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. 2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to tuck it and go.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
A run here with Gibbs. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Back to throw. He'll try to hit him with a screen.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs.
If you send your field goal unit on the field, Mike, it gives you a chance to chip away at this deficit. But I think I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going to one of my critical plays on my call sheet. Keep this drive alive. The hope is to come away with 6.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 Lion.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Point after now from Tucker. It's up and good. And the Sentinels will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll throw out of the gun. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. Picked up by Sauce Gardner. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Tucker for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Sentinels are going to extend their lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here's Hines now to return. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game, and now, Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours, and right now it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters worse. This has just been a complete disaster all around for this unit.
Come on, come on.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. This one, deep downfield for Chase. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Sentinels. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Sentinels are able to extend the lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Here we go, set.
Right back to the air following that pick six.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
He'll get this out to his running back. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of...
We're starting to see some football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
A throw on the move is caught. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Go.
He'll drop to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
On third down, they go with Gibbs. And the Lions are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First down and goal to go.
He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
They'll go with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, Lions. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Ready up. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't...
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He'll air this one out for Watkins.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame him.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
A dive and a catch. Incredible. The first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a 1st down.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it. And not only is he able to get his hands under it and catch it initially, but he's able to survive the ground, and that's a big-time play.
Now it is 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here's Gibbs. And that big offensive line. Clearing space. He's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Sentinels 52, Lions 38.
So 1 quarter remains in Super Bowl 61. We are back for the 4th from New Orleans after this. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, this is going to be returned from deep in the end zone. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line. On first down, it's Richardson. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And he'll be taken down.
When he continues to play at this level, Mike, it just makes this team so hard to beat. It's the combination of leading both long, sustained drives and being able to strike in bunches, generate big, explosive plays, primarily through the air. It puts so much pressure on these defenses, and with the way today's game has gone, doesn't look like he has any plans on slowing down.
He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Sentinels. Extra point try now for Tucker. It's up and through. And the Sentinels will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Here we go, set.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. First down throw there is incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot, and I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down. The Lions will punt this ball away. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
From the gun, Richardson. Now he throws back over the middle. It is complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. In motion, it's Jefferson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Here we go, set.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Here we go, ready.
Now Richardson. Open man, left side. He's got it. They get 12 yards on that pass, and that will be a first down.
Let's go now.
Richardson gonna look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
Let's go, let's go.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it.
I don't think we all appreciate enough just how difficult it is to throw on the run. The technique, the arm strength, the accuracy, all of those things on complete display on that first down pass.
Now he'll run it. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. On second down, Richardson. That is caught side of the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown Sentinels. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Sentinels tack on one more to their lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And this will be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Back to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Not exactly the type of drive to write home about, Mike. 3 passes, 3 incompletions, no yards gained. And I really can't blame any of these fans who have continued to voice their frustration, especially after that last series of play calls.
Here we go.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's into the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown Sentinels. That his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. To throw, it's Richardson. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 70. Panther 11, Panther 11. Set go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This has been tough to watch, Mike, really for a lot of reasons. And when you talk to everybody around this building, they know the future of this organization rests on the shoulders of this young rookie quarterback. And there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be missed throws and misreads. But 4 interceptions into today's game, you find yourself trailing here.
That is caught. What a throw. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown Sentinels. Point after now from Tucker. He knocks it through. And the Sentinels will add one more onto their big lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll look to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. He'll drop to throw. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
As hard as it is to have this conversation, at some point, someone on this sideline needs to say, is it better off for this young rookie to just remove him from the game, take a deep breath, and reset for next week? Because at this point, 5 interceptions in, you start being concerned that you're doing more harm than you are good.
That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
19 tight. 19 tight. Come on. Set. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready?
To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll send it downfield for Laporta.
Nothing scarier for a quarterback, Mike, than to seeing that ball popped up in the air. It feels like that ball is in the air for an eternity, and all you hope is that it just harmlessly falls to the ground. And fortunately for the offense, that's exactly what it did.
60 Bobcat.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And more of the same. Another interception. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Now he'll run. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
He'll take off again.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great...
And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Richardson to throw. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball.
Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by J.C. Horn.
So often it just comes down to decision-making, and while you understand there's going to be ups and downs and ebbs and flows anytime you're dealing with a young rookie quarterback, the reality is he wants to play well here at home. Maybe he's pressing a little bit, but he wants his fans at his home crowd to be behind him and support him. That's going to come. That's going to be all in due time. But here today, he's got to worry about just play.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Brian Thomas. Touchdown Sentinels. That his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Sentinels add on to their already sizable lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set.
Williams in motion. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes remain on Super Bowl Sunday. We're back to write a finish to the season after this. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Open man is Conley. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Now they'll set up to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
79 Broncos. Set. Ready. Mustang 19. Ready.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on down.
Here we go.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. And the Lions are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
At this point, Mike, it's just hard to trust him to make good decisions with the ball, which is really a shame. And we both had really high hopes for this quarterback coming into the game. He was able to shake off the first 2 picks, but then there's a 3rd, then there's a 4th. And now after this 5th, you have to strongly consider whether you want to sit this guy for the remainder of this game.
And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 29-yard line.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. Whoa! And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And that will lead to a second down.
Kyle Hamilton was there defensively.
Let's go.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. Trying to avoid tacklers there, but the ball is out. It is picked up by the defense.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball down.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Sentinels stretch things out even further.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They motion the slot man left. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that one is caught. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Receiver in motion, headed left.
Go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
60 Eagle.
Here we go. One final play. And that final throw here is intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And this